All right, ready. I think I'm gonna make a final installment in my TRD Tacoma 2022 off-road saga of my modding it. Not a lot of huge mods, mostly just to black it all out. Tires, wheels, that kind of stuff. So as I'm talking here, I'm gonna flip it around and show you what I've done and some of the options from the factory. So here we go. So here's the truck. It is in the Lunar Rock. And I have to tell you, Lunar Rock is the most awesome color because I have not washed this truck yet. In over 2 weeks that I've owned it, it's rained numerous times, dusty roads I live off of, and it shows no dirt. I have my silver 4Runner, which is pretty good about that, but the Lunar Rock's even better. So if you're interested in a color that will not show dirt, this is one of them. So let's start at the front with modification. So trying to get better with my, as I'm talking, to move the camera around. I'm not the best at these things, but you know, not making any money at these videos. They're more just for your information. And so I can look back at them and tell what I've done to it over time. So on the front, LED headlights, they were actually a package on the truck when I got it. I really like the LEDs. The only issue I have with them are that they're not smoked and they have this chrome band around the headlights. So I know eventually, knowing me, I will replace those with a smoked light. Fog lights are LED. I did wrap them in a yellow tint, like the yellow better. Put the TRD Pro grill in with, and then wired up the Raptor lights. I did make a video on how I did it. It's very simple. Many videos on there how to do it. I went in and tapped into the fuel injectors so that when I start the truck, they are on all the time, as opposed to hooking them to the fuse to the lights, because I didn't want to have to just have them on whenever I had the lights on. So I do run running lights, the running lights, but I'm not sure if the Raptor lights would come on with just the running lights. I've heard different information on that, so I just went ahead and went the safe route and did add a circuit to the fuel injector fuse. So that's the front. Bug deflector. That was one of the first things I did, because out here in the country, lots of bugs, and it does protect the edge of the hood from rocks, chips, and again, it does really keep the bugs off your windshield. The only ones that get through are the really big ones, but the smaller ones fly right up over top. And I do like the looks of it. Along with that, also got the AVS rain guards, all very easy to install. And all this stuff came from Extreme Terrain, their website. They ship very quickly. And for the most part, I've been very happy with their products. The only issue I had was with the wheels and tires, which we'll move on to now. I did order, obviously, wheels and tires. These are the stock size tires, 265 70s, but they're on a 17-inch rim as opposed to the 16-inch rim of the stock tire, which were the Kevlar Goodyears. These are a mud tire. I just like the aggressive look of them, and they're actually not very loud at all. They ride well. They're called Turos. I did some research on them. In the beginning of the company, they were a little sketchy, but they've kind of fixed their problems, and they are a very well-priced tire. And I just really like the aggressive look of them. I have BF Goodrich KO2s on a couple other vehicles. I just wanted to switch it up a little bit. So I get Pro Comp wheels in a matte black. Little dirty right now, but I like the matte black because it, you know, they can get dirty and they don't really, it doesn't really show. Again, 17-inch wheels with a -6 offset, I do believe. So they do, if you look down the truck here, they do stick out just a hair from the truck, which is what I like. I want them to stick out just a bit. So these are called Banditos, Pro Comp rims. So 17 inches. The issues I had with the wheels and tires, if you hadn't watched the video, was they were a kit. He bought them from Extreme Terrain. They mailed them already balanced. You could have the tire pressure sensors put in the valve stems. Got them. It was a rainy day when I got home. The boxes were cardboard, obviously, and they were falling apart. So put the truck in the garage over here, jacked it up, took the old tires off, and put them on, put the new ones on, took it down the road, and immediately had a really bad shimmy at about 55. So brought it back to the house, and I noticed on the ground underneath the boxes were about 6 of the wheel weights that were just the adhesive kind. Now these rims are a matte black with almost like a textured finish. Well, the adhesive from the weights did not stick well to the rims, were just falling off. So I called the company. They were very nice. They said to take it to a shop, have them rebalance, and they would pay for it. So I had them put the lead weights that actually are tapped on from the inside of the rim, and then no issues. Well, then on the way back from that, my TPS sensors go off, low tire pressure. So I called them again. I said, hey, do I have to mate these sensors to the truck? They really couldn't answer the question. So I took it to my shop, and a guy broke out I guess a tool to mate the truck to the tires, and within 5 minutes the light was off. So I called them back, recommending that maybe they put that in the information when they're selling wheels and tires, that you actually do in fact have to have them mated to the truck for the sensors to work. So long story short, got that figured out. I really like the wheels and tires. What else we got? We got the LEDs, smoked LEDs on the mirror. The OEM ones are clear and they're just a bulb, so they just flash. So I really like the, the staggered look as they turn on and off, same as the front. So really like that. One of the packages, one of the options that was included in my truck was the door edge protector that's color matched to the truck, and then these door sill protectors right here, which are very important. I would have put those on if they hadn't have been. And with that, it's a package, are the mud flaps for the front and the back tires, which are very important out here in the country. You can see gravel, lots of gravel. It will stick in the tires, and they do get thrown up as you're driving down the road, and it does help keep them from being thrown up on the bottom edge of the truck. So far, no issues. The mud flaps have caught all the gravel. One other thing that came with the truck was this step on the side. I think that comes off the TRD Pro. I really do like it. I don't see me changing it. I'm not a big fan of the steps on the side, but one thing they do is they provide protection from car doors dinging your truck. So I don't have them on the 4Runner. That's just an SR5. Could have been an option, but I didn't go with it when I bought that way back in the day. And yeah, but I like them on the truck. They will stay. So here on the back, well, actually, let's continue on the side here. I do like the fender flares that they put on. That is extra protection from rocks. I did debadge it. It had the chrome Tacoma badge on the side here. I could have done an overlay in black, but I chose to just take it off, and I did. These are actual magnets of the Betsy Ross flag. Love them. I have similar ones on the 4Runner as well. So getting to the back here, a couple things in the back. I did the tonneau cover. This is an aftermarket by Rough Country also. I believe I bought that off of Extreme Terrain. It was only like 240 bucks. Very simple to install. Uses the same rail alongside. Actually hooks in the front to the rail, and the back here, and if you can see, there is a mounting bracket with like Jace upside down J that they do lock into place on. So very simple to install, about 5 minutes. It does fold, tri-fold, and will as you can see to the front there. They will clip in if you want to lock it into place, if you want to carry something bigger than could fit in here. So very convenient. I like it because we're getting ready to take a trip up to Maine, and this is where all the luggage will go. I can lock the tailgate, and obviously if someone really wanted to get in, they could, but this would keep someone from quickly walking up and stealing something. Next necessity in a truck is the bed liner. I ordered that from a dealership online. They were running a special if you ordered online. I ended up paying like 75 bucks for the bed liner. I just had to go and pick it up, but it's very tacky. So if you sit something on it, it's not going to slide to the front of the bed where you have to crawl up in it and get it out. I do a lot of, like I said, it's my grocery getter sometimes. So put the grocery bags here, and when I get home, they're still sitting there. So that's the back of the truck. So back here, one of the options for the truck was this inlay. So it did come with the black inlay, which is very cool. I put the tow hitch on it. The ball came with the hitch, but I put the ball on it. Just a little fun fact, it really does help in traffic. If you do drive in heavy traffic, people do think twice about getting up on your tail when they see that tow hitch. And if you were to get rear-ended, which I have in trucks before, that tow hitch can save your entire rear bumper from having any damage done to it. They just end up having that ball driven into their front bumper. So if you have a truck with a receiver on it, put a ball on it. Even if you don't have a trailer, put that on there, and it will protect the back side of your truck from people rear-ending you, at least at low speed. So here on the back, the bumper, some Tacomas has an option. You can get this part of the bumper a color match to the color. Mine was not, it was chrome. So the first thing I did when I got this truck, one of the first things was to get these covers. They are ABS, whatever, hard plastic, just like the rest of it. And they just pop on over top. And there are rivets that are in the bumper already. And you pull them out and pop these in. And it gives the bumper a nice blacked out look. No nasty chrome. So also from Extreme Terrain. So it gives it that nice all blacked out look. And then yesterday, I finally got in my LED smoked rear lights. They were plug and play, very simple to install. All you had to do is take out this bolt and this bolt. They're 10 millimeter. The whole light pops out. You unplug the OEM one. As you do have to. The backup light is still an incandescent bulb. You take it out of the OEM lens, stick it in there, but then your LEDs, you just plug in the wire harness from the truck into them. So very simple. Again, 5 minutes of light. That's all it took, and they do look. I think they look awesome, especially in the dark. Give the truck a more aggressive look. Get rid of all that chrome line that goes around it, and it just got a nice smoked look. On the back window, got my 3% sticker. Put that on all my vehicles. Got one on the back of the 4Runner there. Not going to go into that. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. What else? Tent. I tinted the passenger and driver's side windows. I did it in the high-end tent that's supposed to be a very good insulator. So that was worth its weight in gold. Anytime I get a vehicle, I have to tint it out. I just like the privacy. It just makes the vehicle a lot cooler inside. So it did come with the floor liners, which are really cool. Got them in the front and got them in the back. Again, floor mats are a little dirty because I have not even touched this vehicle to clean it yet. I will probably do that tomorrow. But I think that's about it with the modifications. Again, 6-speed manual, the Millennial anti-theft device. I do put a magnetized phone holder on all my vehicles. Very cool. I have seen a couple really cool seat covers that actually look factory. I might do that on these just to keep the outside edge of the seat from getting all messed up, because they're kind of a bucket style seat, and as you slide in and out, you ultimately do kind of ruin the edge of the seat. So I might do that. And then I saw a really cool cover for the middle access compartment. As you ride, your elbow will start to crease these. My Crosstrek has a similar style with the manual shift, and I have about 10 different divots in the cover here from my elbow, so probably will eventually replace that. Oh, another option, can't really see it here, I have this magnet, it's called a keeper. That's where I place my concealed carry. When I get in the vehicle, I'll take it out of my holster and just stick it there at the top of the slide to it. Holds very nicely. I've got those in all my vehicles as well. But yeah, I think that's about it. Don't really see me doing much else other than just want to get rid of all that nasty chrome. So step back again. Very happy with the pickup truck. It's been my dream truck for a while. I've had numerous Toyotas, but never a Tacoma. So been waiting for this color and the manual shift for a while, and I was finally able to get it. I am not looking forward to the new generations of the Toyota with the 4-cylinder turbo. I think it will ultimately ruin the dependability in the vehicle. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Who knows, they might prove me wrong, but I just don't see how a turbo motor could be as dependable as a naturally aspirated bigger displacement motor that only revs in the mid 2000s at pretty much any speed. But anyway, if you've been watching, I appreciate it. Who knows, I might do some more things here and there to it over time, but that's pretty much it for now. If you've been following along, thanks, and I'll catch you later. Bye.